Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be the daily message for Wednesday, January 27th, 2021. What do we need to know? Thank you, Spirit, for joining us and answering any questions that we have. Giving us any guidance that we should know about for Wednesday, January 27th, 2021. Thank you, Spirit, for joining us today. We ask only with the intention and purpose of clarity and understanding with any granted, just so that we can be prepared for what is to come. And Spirit, please bless and protect all. Ask about in this reading. Spirit, what do we need to know for Wednesday? 27th, 2021. Thank you. Trying to make room for all my piles because I pull 5 cards for each message so that they can all be set out so I can read them. So, okay, well, if there is a female out here who has been either having an affair or contemplating having an affair, the truth may come out today. So just think really hard about what it is that you want going forwards and what you see your life looking like going forwards, because you know there is going to be this tower moment and begging for forgiveness. And I do feel, you know, your partner giving you that second chance if you want it. But Spirit's saying make sure you really want it. You got yourself into this situation for a reason because there was something in you that was not being fulfilled. So don't go back to something just feeling like, oh my God, that's what I have to do. Release it, you know, before the shoe falls from the other foot or whatever that saying is. Before you even get to this moment and think about what do I truly want going forwards, because it's not fair to your partner to take them back only to leave them again, just as it's not going to help you feel any better about the situation if you're only going back out of guilt and not because you truly wanted to be there. So that is something that Spirit wants you to just be aware of. There is no judgment in any of these messages. We are just honestly reading what is coming about on here. So let's see. Ooh, that got like really loud outside all of a sudden. Oh, I think that's an airplane it just sounded like we were in the middle of a storm. And then there's also like a train that's not too far away, but it's not that bad that you hear it all the time. But like I was like, wow, that storm's crazy because the wind blew really hard and a bunch of trees hit my window, but then, or leaves I mean, but then it sounded like the train was really close on top of it too, but I think it was a plane that was going over. Okay, so I feel like this is a continuation of that first message. But apparently Spirit feels like there's a lot for you to know in regards to this. So it's talking about really just making sure, are you working things out only to trap yourself in the same situation? Also, to really ask yourself, in regards to this other person, were they really just merely a distraction from a life that you didn't feel was that happy, from your own maybe not happiness with yourself? Or was this somebody that you truly did feel like, oh my God, that's somebody that I want to spend the rest of my life with? Because it feels here with this Knight of Swords, Magician, and King of Coins that it's like the idea of them is amazing, but it's like, if you got down to the brass tacks of, am I really in love with this person? We have the Seven of Cups and the Ten of Swords. So it's like, if you were to go off and be with this person at first, it does feel like it is some sort of a victory or miracle. But then for you, as this Queen of Coins with the Judgment card, it's like after time is settled, you're realizing that you're not any happier and it was like an illusion. So this feels to me, because like I said, this kind of turned into a mini reading for somebody that's sort of involved in some sort of an affair or some looking outside of their relationship. This feels to me like you're not seeking outside attention because that person is just so amazing. It's not like they're really Jason Momoa and you're like, oh my God, I can't help myself because it was Jason Momoa. Like, who wouldn't fall in love with him? But at the same time, it's like, is your ex or your current partner, that horrible? No, it's more about, are you in love with your current partner? Probably not, but do you also have your own things that you should be working out that are more so the cause of this situation right now? And that is what this feels like. Like, I'm looking in every direction except for myself to try to deal with my own unhappiness. And it's like, maybe the solution there is to take some time to yourself instead of rushing from one situation to another or trying to hurry up and fix something or whatever. There is an okay time. It's okay to, take a break and figure ourselves out sometimes. So, Spirit, do we have any messages for anybody else? Because that one got a little intense and deep for just a particular person. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so our first message that we're getting over here with the Magician, the Strength card, Four of Pentacles, Four of Swords, Nine of Cups, and Queen of Cups. Don't be afraid to turn down an offer that doesn't feel like it's on the up and up or like it's going to benefit you in the long run, because there is another offer right behind it. So whether this is romantic or work-wise, it's like, don't feel like, oh, I have to settle for something, because it does feel like settling, because there is something so much better behind that, and it's literally right behind it, that you would miss out on by being like, oh, let me take that job that doesn't really feel like something I want to do in the long run anyways, just because I know, it's going to end up paying the bills right now or doing whatever I need it to do. And it's like, but was that the thing that, would have made you the happiest? No. And it's like, but don't be afraid to say no to that. Because yes, although, you might want a job right now or need one, you also don't have to just take one that's going to be awful and make you miserable just so you can get by. You can wait another week or two for something else to come along, because it will. So, somebody has really, 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 really put in a lot of work on themselves, getting in touch with themselves, learning who they are after going through a period of like a lot of loss, a lot of depression, a lot of anxiety, a lot of like, I don't even know who I am anymore. And it feels like there was a lot like that went on in your family that led to that, not just like romantic relationships or friendships or the loss of a job, but literally like family that let you down, family that didn't help, family that wasn't around, you know, like that kind of stuff. And you've come out the other side of it in a really good way. And just know that your ancestors are around you. They're proud of you for getting in touch with who you really are. But also, they're very proud of you because they're talking about, it's almost like, I feel like some of you probably had to cut off a lot of people in your family when this happened. But I keep hearing you broke the generational curse, so please be proud of yourself. Like, it's just, they're saying today's a day to really take stock of how far have I come and being proud of yourself for it. Okay, for somebody else, what you are going through right now is not the end of the world at all. This is what you think is happening because a situation that you either spent a long time waiting to happen or fantasized about happening, it didn't end up working out the way that you thought it was going to. And because there was things that came to light, you felt like you had to walk away from this situation, but it was like being forced to walk away from it. But what Spirit is saying is you, of course, like, yes, you're justified in being upset. You're justified in not, you know, appreciating the way that maybe people treated you or what you needed from, or feeling like you weren't getting what you needed from people. But now it's time to change your perspective. It's time to stop focusing on that. It's time to stop just being so stuck on things didn't work out the way that I wanted them to. Because you are being called to remember that you have a choice. What are you going to put your energy into? Are you going to put your energy into being miserable about this? Or are you going to put your energy into moving on, finding happiness, and really working on yourself so that you can end up finding success, happiness, love with somebody else who actually deserves that with you, and not, you know, some cheating asshole who didn't really deserve you or wasn't ready for you or whatever. Like, don't you want to be happy? Don't you, you know, your happiness doesn't have to only rely on that guy or that girl, is what Spirit is saying. Like, they're not the only person out there. You can have happiness that isn't even like they're just saying, like, it's like, however happy you imagine yourself being with that jerk, you're going to end up being a million times happier with the right person. So start really looking forwards to that and thinking about, how do I get myself to be ready for that, rather than, oh my God, I'm going to cry over what didn't work out. So let's see. Our postcard from Spirit today. Dearest you, we are gathering our magic together to help you celebrate your new beginning. You're stepping into a new version of your life, getting to tell a new story as you create it. Doesn't it feel like spring when the urge to expand wells up inside you from a primal place? The form of what you are growing has yet to take shape, and it is exciting to experience this new and fresh beginning. It's normal to feel both push and push back when entering any kind of new relationship. It's okay to admit you don't really know what to expect. What you can know is it's time to dive in and allow that new version of life to take shape through you on behalf of your partner in life, Spirit. You have made it to a new level of awakening and contributing, and we are so excited to see where this will take you next. We're so proud of you. So I love that. That is beautiful. And with that said, guys, if you wanted to book your own personal private reading with me, all my information is in the description box below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all those things. I will see you on Station Head on Saturday with Psychic Carlene, and you will see me back on here with more daily messages and celebrity gossip. So see you guys later. Bye.